Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people, and welcome back to Astroneer. Today we are going to do transportation. After the last episode, I explored this cave for hours. No exaggeration, and I discovered two things. One, it is a deadly place. There are so many drops. We thought we were deep down. It just keeps going and going and going. I would go lower and I would explore for a while on a much lower level and find another lower level. It looked like a death-defying drop again. Go down there and find some more. It was just endless, or it felt like it. It also has several places where I would see like just little skylights, basically. I could see clouds, and I think it's in that direction. So I need to be very careful with traversing the planet, because I think I might accidentally fall into a cave and go splat. I also found a few things and made a few things. So last time, you may recall, we got our smelter, which can take the quartz that we found and turn into glass. That glass allows me to get oxygen tanks. These are about twice, maybe even 4 times the capacity of our regular oxygen bar, and I have 2 of them, which is why I'm not carrying many tethers. The downside is when I'm exploring in a cave and I don't have like a beacon, because when we leave our base here, we get a beacon that shows us, hey, here's the base, there's home. And as long as you don't go too far over the horizon, you can always see that, so you always know your way generally back home and can orient yourself. Well, in a cave, you don't have anything like that. And you're just, stuck with, I don't know why I opened that. You're just stuck with your own ability to navigate. And I got lost several times. There was one time that I had gone through both oxygen tanks and nearly depleted that top oxygen bar. Yeah. I also made a new thing. This is a soil centrifuge. The way it works, it is a couple of aluminum, couple compound to make it. But the way it works is you take your canister, which mine is now currently empty. You can see because the white ring is now gray. Take your canister, you pop it on right up there, and it will transfer your soil. It takes 2 canisters to fill that up. So what does it do? Well, I'm glad you asked, because it does some really cool stuff. You can make quartz, clay, organic, resin, compound, ammonium, graphite, and it shows you exactly how much soil you're going to use out of that whole tank. So one tank, or basically 2 entire canisters full of soil, can make 1 ammonium, or 2 graphite, or 4 quartz, so on and so forth. So it is a handy thing to have so that you don't have to go constantly looking. Plus, now with clay, so let's go ahead and make that clay. And it'll take just a minute because we don't have a whole lot of power, but it's not slow. Actually, I think we do have power going from wind. No? What are we being powered off right now? Oh, just the battery. Well, that really is not drawing a whole lot of power there. That's kind of nice. Excuse my sniffles. You can see it filling in clay at the base of each one of those as the centrifuge spins. Gets a little faster now that we have some more power coming from a little bit of wind, and now solar. You can hear it really sped up, and that'll get it done really quick. And then when this is done, it should spit those out to the little spots over on the side of this platform. Just waiting for it to get done. It sounds done. Yeah. There we go. So for the most part, it put them all up there. We will take the ones that it didn't and drop them right here in the smelter. I have basically the materials that go and feed the printers are all over here. Printers are all over there. Energy's all right there. Kind of a handy little way to do that. So now we are making ceramic because we have our clay, which is really cool that you can do that. And that's actually going to fill that up. And then these other 2 I will just drop down in the hole of resources. I also made a second hole of resources because, well, these are all building materials, things you build stuff out of. These are all energy materials, organic and carbon. So how do you get carbon then? Well, carbon comes from something that we haven't really looked at yet, and I've got to recall exactly where it comes from. Man, wow, is it really over here in the large stuff? Yes, the chemistry lab, which takes tungsten, which I still don't know where to get tungsten from. That then, the chemistry lab allows you to take different materials and blend them together to make new materials, which is really, really cool. So there we go. We now have ceramic. I know I didn't hold on there very long. Let me show you. See? Ceramic. But what I really want to do today is create some transportation. Sure, we could just constantly, explore on tethers, constantly be on the lookout for compound, which that cave system, oh my god, provided they don't get lost. There is more compound, aluminum, resin, and quartz down there than I think I could ever use. And plus, I kept finding cool things. Oh, the other cool thing that I found that I haven't shown you yet, real quick before we go make transportation, I found a utility light. You can see how bright it is even here in the daytime. Cool thing is you can also set these down. You can plug them in, which I don't have a place to plug it in, just right here where I've set it. Good job, Brandon. But it can sit on the ground and be a utility light for the ground, or you can just have it on your suit when you're in a cave. This thing is amazing. So I researched a tractor and a tractor trailer because I think they'll be a good way to get around. I don't remember where I print them from, though. It's probably the large printer. No, not the large printer. Well, where do I print them from? I know I researched them. Maybe I haven't researched them. Maybe I am just losing my mind. I could have sworn I researched them already. Yeah, tractor unlocked. Tractor trailer unlocked. It doesn't tell me which printer it goes on, but they are medium objects, so they should be right here. Except apparently not. Okay, small printer? Surely not. Actually, yeah, small printer makes a tractor. So I need 2 aluminum, 3 aluminum, 1 compound. Okay, so let's go grab those out of the hole of resources. There is a compound. That's glass, that's glass. I know I've got aluminum down there somewhere. There it is. Need 3 of those. 1, 2, and 3. So actually, you know what? Let's grab 1 more aluminum and 1 more compound. That's gonna be all my aluminum, isn't it? Oh, I've got 1 more. Whoops. No, give me that. There we go. Yeah, that works. And I will show you what we're gonna do. We're actually gonna build more than 1 trailer. So let's build the tractor first. Why aren't you building? Why? The printer is blocked. Oops, my bad. We can fix that. Let's see if it goes that way. Is it happy? Yep. There we go. So, make ourselves a tractor. We have a little bit of power, I think, coming off batteries right now. Actually, I don't know what's powering everything right now because the batteries weren't being used, and we're going to take the batteries here in a minute. So we are going to move the tractor out of the way, and then we are going to make a trailer. Except I am once again standing in the way. There we go. And we'll get that going. Yeah, I guess the base is just making enough for to power the small printer. That's handy. Alright, so we'll move that over there, and then we'll make 1 more of those. There we go. And while that one is being printed, we will unpack these 2. So, there's a tractor. There is one trailer. Now, I can get in the tractor, but you notice nothing happens. It doesn't go. It's because this thing needs power. And to power it, I am going to take one of our small generators because they run off of organic, which can be found everywhere. And I think that this generator can fit on the front of the tractor. Let's see here. Yes, a very weird looking headlight, but you know what? I don't really care. That's where an engine goes usually anyway, so be it. And then, just so I don't accidentally run out of power, I'm going to take our small battery with us. I don't currently have any research going, which is what we need to go find is some research and do a bit of exploring. I could probably take out my two little plants over there. But there you go. You can now see that just charged up the tractor. And then I can turn on the generator and we won't be running off the battery pack anymore. But we're going to move that right there. And yes, that's a bit of a glitch that's in the game. It happens. Oh, that's not quite what I wanted to do. Put that back. What I want to do is pick up the entire trailer. Can I not pick up the entire trailer? Okay, apparently you can't pick up trailers. So we'll just get back on the tractor then. I guess that doesn't really have a front or a back, so we can just back her up like this. And you just attach them with power plugs. There we go. One is done, and I need to move it forward just a little bit. I got the tractor over the buggy just because it can have a trailer. There are options of different vehicles. There's a buggy, there's a rover, and there's the tractor. The buggy's great for just quick exploration, but you can't bring anything back with you. It has 0 storage. The tractor itself doesn't have storage, but it can have these trailers, and that'll, I mean, you can hook, I don't know how many of these you can hook together before the tractor's just like, So this is essentially now a biodiesel tractor. Well, it's an electric tractor that has a biodiesel generator. We're going to turn that on, charge up the battery, and I want to go heading off in the direction of that big column that we see off in the distance. I don't have a whole lot of experience driving these tractors, though. I'm usually the guy among my friends who, just walks around while they drive around, but here we go. Ooh, bouncy, aren't you? Yeah. So, a very cool thing about the tractor, you're like, well, what are you going to do about oxygen once you're there? Well, if you notice, I'm tethered. It gives me all the oxygen I need. Where is it getting it from? I don't know. But since it's powered off of organic's everywhere. I mean, there's some organic right there. I could have grabbed a bunch of organic if I would have been thinking from the base and just brought it with me and had it on my backpack. But, you know, this way my backpack is free and I can just use that storage space in my backpack as well. I know that there is a giant canyon. Oh, I do believe I found... yeah, that is the same cave, believe it or not. But what I was about to say is I know there is a giant canyon over here. So I want to be... Yep, there it is. I want to be very careful. Okay, so how am I going to get across here? Oh, well, there's where we want to go, right there to that purple thing. I want to show you what this is. I don't have the resources at the moment to do anything with it, but I still want to explain what it is. Okay, do like a 97-point turn. Do not fall into the cave. Do not fall into the cave. I don't want to lose my tractor right after I made it. Ooh, this is very difficult to get out of. And there we go. That is dead already. But the battery will power us for a while. Alright, can you now... Let's just keep backing up here. Now I should be able to turn and get out of here. There we go. Alright. So then I need to go probably up and around this way. Because I know that this little... It's not a mountain, this hill. Even though it's snow covered, it's just a small hill. I know that that leads to the valley as well. Woohoo! We are bouncing all around. Oh, I've fallen into a hole. Uh-oh. I might have to give the tractor a little assistance here. Yeah, it is stuck. So that's fine. We can help it out. Oh, as I'm now in a hole too. What we'll do is give the tractor a little bit of a ramp here. Let's see. I don't think I have enough soil to level things out yet, do I? No, that canister's pretty empty, so let's gather up a bit of soil real quick. I've got 2 canisters full of air, plus I'm right here by my base still, basically. We didn't get very far, did we? Because we ran into a canyon and a cave and a situation where I couldn't turn around. Get just a little bit of soil. And now let's get a tractor unstuck. So, what is going to be the best way to do this? Okay, I see. First of all, we will get rid of what's in front of it here. And then, let's get around over here so I can look at this a little closer. And then we will level it off. Yeah, there's a good spot to level it off right there. Right off of that, we'll level. And we should be able to level and then make an area for it to just drive right out. And if I do this right underneath, it should, when I get on it, just kind of glitch onto the ground properly. And then we can pull the trailers behind us. I think I should be able to get up that little incline right there, no problem. So, can I get in the tractor? Oh, I accidentally took the battery off. Uh-oh, how did I manage that? Not going to go anywhere right now. Okay, put the battery back on. There we go. And now, enter the tractor. Here's at a very weird angle, but there we go. Right back and out of there. Just had to dig it out. And while we're right here by a big field of organic, let's go ahead and get some tractor fuel. Oh, I took the generator off. Oh my gosh, what am I thinking? You gotta be careful with your aiming around, because you can't lock things into place for some reason. You used to be able to in the beta. You could lock everything right into place. I'm gonna get the generators running while it's on my back. Don't know what we're powering exactly. I guess my suit. But yeah, you used to be able to lock things so that when you were just moving around, that you wouldn't accidentally move them. I would like to see that feature come back. Get a couple more organic here. We don't have a very long trip, but I'm not sure the best way to navigate that hill. Just waiting to hear it chime one more time. Let's say we've got one more organic. Looks like we've got. Oh, we've only got 2. Okay. Those denser areas over here where there is also tethers. There we go. Now since I'm making power, I'm powering the base. Believe it or not. I know it says it just sends oxygen, but it sends power too. I know it does. I've seen it do it. Alright, so let's put the generator back onto the tractor. Charge up that battery, and then I want to head this way to see if we can't safely navigate around this hill, around the giant valley, or canyon. Okay, that canyon's over here, so go slow. And it just kind of creeps up on you. It's just suddenly there. You can see I've been out here before because there are tethers. And because there were also some ruins that I went to out here that were a little tricky to get to because one side of the canyon it looked like you were going to be clear of the canyon, and then you really weren't. So there is another entrance to the cave. Awesome. And where is our big column? I've lost sight of it. Oh, right there. Right in front of me, the big giant thing. Oh, look, some ruins real quick that we can explore that I haven't been to. It looks like the only thing really on this are these connectors, which they're fine. I will eventually use these, but I'll take them, but I may wind up just dropping them later. I'm not going to worry about getting into this compound, though. It's good to know it's over here, so that if I need to come get some, I can. Alright, so we're trying to safely go right here without falling into a big canyon. And we have done it. So what is this thing, you're asking? Well, I don't know 100%. I found one of these when I was playing the day the game launched. And yeah, you can hear the music just... This is an event. This is an occasion. There is something about this. I've seen videos on it. I've seen other people use them. You can see there is a cable plug here. They require, I know, a ton of cable, and then you power them up, and they do something. They're called, you get an achievement that references this as a portal. So my guess is that instead of having to fly between planets, if you can activate these on each planet that you go to and all the moons that you go to, then maybe you can just teleport from area to area, though you would want to make sure you have a base set up right outside of it so that you have, you know, oxygen and all that you need when you get out of there. But just like the planet that I was playing on with some friends, this one is half buried into the hill. The first one that I found was just sitting out in the open. Didn't require any excavation whatsoever. This one, it clearly requires quite a bit of excavation, which I'm going to now do. So after what, I kid you not, was a good 45 minutes excavating this, and it still has a bit that I'm not sure if it's 100% clear back here, but I think I've made good progress. But it is open. If you look up, you can see it's generating some sort of mysterious energy. So I thought, you know what? I can print small generators with just one compound. And look what we have right here. Compound. And we have the resources to power said compound right here as well. Plus, on our way over here, we passed a massive field of compound, so if I need to go back, I can. So we're just going to pick up a little bit of compound, make a generator, and see what one generator does to one of those little platforms. Did I get some compound? Not yet. Not yet. It's fine. We've got plenty here. There we go. That was compound. Yes. Now I have compound somewhere. I do. So I'm going to make a small generator. We're going to power it up. And we're going to see what's what. By the way, I had to refill my air tanks about 5 times off the tractor. You cannot put tethers to the tractor. I thought that you could. I really thought that you could. But I was wrong. So let's power one of these up with one small generator and see what happens. So let's print that small generator. Done. And it's on my backpack somewhere. There it is right there. So we're going to put that one right there. And then it needs some organic. Turn it off real quick because I don't want it powering and wasting any of that fuel. Oh, whoa. So that made that rise up out of the ground somewhat. Okay. So let's get some more organic here. Alright, so I went and got some compound, and we're going to connect each of these platforms just to one generator. Whoops. Come on, connect. Okay, so nothing further happened on this middle section with connecting that one there. So what if I connect the third one? Everybody's connected. Alright, what if I turn these on? Yeah, I do believe it's telling me it's not getting enough power. Yeah, see, the fact that it's not making the cable completely yellow means not enough power, but that's not a problem. Again, there's tons of compound around here. There's tons of organic around here. Let's have some fun. Alright, so I have 5 generators for just one of these. Let's get them all turned on quickly. Turn on, turn on. Is that enough to power one side? Yes. It appears that it is. So let's turn them all back off. Whoa, something is happening. The music is oh, you can hear it all shutting back down. But that's okay. So we know the number. We need 5. So I need to make 8 more generators. 4 for each section. Fine. Get 8 more of our organic, and we'll be good to go. But I have plenty of organic. There's a hillside full of organic right there, but I think I'm about out of compound, so I'm going to have to go back down our pathway a little bit to go get more of that. Okay, I have 15 generators, all powered, or all with fuel, ready to go. Let's quickly go turn them all on each of these sections so that we connect it to power and see if it's enough to get this thing going. All things are happening. I see little things moving in the center, but I don't want to stop and look. So I want to get all the power going before it runs out, because we have a limited amount of time before all the organic gets used. But things are making progress. Oh my gosh, was it enough? Something's happening. This is exciting. I feel like I've truly accomplished something today. Odd stone, unclassified mineral, gaze. Yet. Oh. Well. Whoa. Okay, that put me up in the air for some reason. And then I hurt myself when I came back down. So, surface elevation 6. I don't think I want to go that high. Is there... Are there other elevations? Surface elevation 1. I think that's where I am. Surface elevation 3. Surface elevation 2. I can't go there. It says no. Okay, so these are clear. Oh, my generators have shut down. Some generators somewhere is shutting down. Yes, I think it's ran out of power. But wow, look, this is. I want to go see this from the outside before they all shut down. That is something else. So let's see that from a distance. Oh my goodness. Wow, I wish this game had a first-person perspective. Look at that. That's pretty. I don't even know what it does yet. Except put me in the air and then drop me down and nearly kill me. But what's my farthest camera? That's my farthest camera. Let's get this thing in view here. Wow. Wow. Okay then. So, what have we done today? We're about to suffocate. That's what we've done today. That's fine. I can get back over here to the tractor really quick. This thing, I love the music it emits. Every time I get close to it, the same music starts going. So we built a tractor with platforms and powered it and drove it over here. I found a couple research items, by the way. That's why I had the big trailer, so we needed research items. I am now regenerating my oxygen from the tractor, and we found some sort of portal that has an odd stone that takes us to different... It's still powered, okay. Okay, so that's 3. I don't want to be here, though, because it's going to kill me again. I genuinely don't get what's happening here, though. Like, is it that... Oh, God. Is it that I don't have... There's an interior elevation, but I can't go there. It just beeps out at me. Surface elevation 6. So, origin node. So that must be where we are. Sorry for the dog barking in the background. That must be here. So these must be other... Surface elevation 1 I can't click on. Yeah, they must be other areas that we can go to. Can't go to 4, but I don't know. We'll figure it out, but... Wow, this is something else. Well, there's a screenshot for you, huh? Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this Astroneer video. Until next time, I'm Brandon, reminding you to stay vainglorious.